to my channel. So today I thought I would do the Booktube Newbie Tag because I was thinking about doing this as my first video when I first uploaded, but instead I just kind of jumped into TBRs and wrap-ups. But I thought it would be fun to do this because I am still a relatively new channel. I've only been doing this for about a month or so, and I just thought it would be fun. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the questions. Question 1. Why did you start this channel? Well, the reason I started this YouTube channel was because I've always been really interested in watching YouTube videos, and I've always really liked seeing how people can put together such awesome videos, and I think it's really fun. It's kind of a weird way to get to know people just by watching videos. I mean, obviously it's not the same as getting to know someone in person, but I just think it's really interesting to hear different people's opinions, and I feel like based on people's personalities and the kind of books that they read, for example, in Booktube, I think that you can find people that you can really trust in their reviews and in their book recommendations, and that can help you to branch out and find new books too, because I know I found that for sure. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to start a channel too, to put my own 2 cents in, really. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I guess as a literature major, I'm going to be reading very diversely, and for at least for the next couple of years, hopefully for forever. But because of that, I think I'll be able to bring in some books that are probably very well known, maybe give some different insight on them, or maybe even bring in some more unknown novels or internationally acclaimed novels that aren't particularly popular in the US. If anything else, I'll just be another person whose opinion you can try and trust on different books to read. Number 3, what are you most excited for about this new channel? Honestly, I'm just excited to be able to post content that is whatever I want it to be. While I am predominantly a Booktube channel, I will also post random like rants and ramblings, and I want to start posting some of my poetry as well. I think that would be really cool because that has something to do with writing, and maybe even do like book updates on how my writing is going. So who knows? Number 4, why do you love reading? Basically, when you get a book and you have somewhat of an idea of what it's about, but not really, and you just start reading, and after you get through the first like 2 or 3 chapters and the story really starts to pick up, you just get completely and totally overwhelmed with the world that you're in because of this book, and you just kind of dive in head first, and you can completely lose yourself. So no matter what's going on in the real world, the reality of that book is always just a really fun place to go. If you're going through something that's difficult, or if you're in a really happy moment and you want to read something happy to correlate to your mood. I mean, books are so universal. I feel like the biggest block, I would say, is language, but translations are out there for so many books already. I feel like that's really not even a problem. They're very inspiring. Each one is unique, and it's a lot of fun to just completely lose yourself in them. So that's why I love books. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? That's a good question. I'd probably say it was the Fifth Wave trilogy that got me really into reading. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? What is their all-time favorite book? What is something that always gets you out of a reading slump if you get stuck in one? And how do you read so many books so quickly? I have my months, okay, where I read a ton of books and I don't even understand how I did it. But for the most part, I really will read like 3 to 4 books a month, just depending on how busy I am. And so yeah, I just wonder, how do people get that much reading done? I just don't get it. Number 7, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? That was worded a little weird. Let me edit this real quick. What challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome when starting a Booktube channel? I don't think there are any issues. Maybe editing if you can't quite get that right, or getting a good like thumbnail, but honestly, I don't really think there's anything. I mean, if you're going for popularity, or if you're trying to make money off of your YouTube channel, obviously getting subscribers and getting yourself out there. I'm more so just doing this for myself. It's kind of like a book log for me almost. But I don't really think there are any challenges. I mean, maybe reading the books on your TBR, getting through it all. Number 8, when did you start reading? I started reading heavily. I mean, I've always read, obviously, for school, like middle school, high school, things like that. But I would say I really started reading the end of my senior year, the start of my freshman year of college. Number 9, where do you read? Oh gosh, okay, so I usually will read in bed, which is where I'm always filming, if anyone's wondering. I'm sitting on my bed. You can sometimes see, like, my headboard. Anyways, and so I'll read here, I'll read downstairs, I'll read at my work, I'll go in and like get some food and then read a little bit. I'll read at like my local Starbucks, I'll read at any other coffee shops in my city. I can read at school if I'm in between classes. I also have a reading chair, which is right behind me. Number 10, what kinds of books do you like to read? I feel like I've kind of inadvertently answered this question through the other questions, but I really like reading. I describe them as short novels that have a powerful message or just high fantasy novels. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And leave any comments down below of your guys' favorite books or if you have a channel that you want me to check out for you. Alright, thanks so much. Have an awesome day.